Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is it all over? It certainly seems promising for Nina and Sunny's GHU marriage. Sunny has a violent tantrum in the General Hospital recap for Friday, January 5, 2024, and Nina tries to make things right only to be kicked out of everyone's lives. This episode also included Carly and Drew tearing into Nina, Laura calling out Esm, and Nick attempting to seduce Alva. Furthermore, Willow instructed Michael to find a new location to sleep, and Cyrus wound up in the hospital. Let's delve a little deeper into the details now. Nina's apology trip to Carly's residence went as planned. Today wasn't the day, and Carly wasn't in a particularly forgiving mood. Nina, on the other hand, was not ready to stop until she revealed the truth. Carly was enraged when she learned Nina was the rat and the reason Drew was in jail. She tore into Nina like she'd never seen before, and even more so when she learned Nina was only there to avoid being caught, not to apologize. It didn't help Nina's cause that she kept becoming defensive and pointing out Carly's flaws. Carly told her everything about herself, calling her everything from manipulative to selfish to a scumbag. Drew remarked something similar when he returned to the room and heard everything. He got right in Nina's face and gave her a solid talking to. Screaming, to be precise. Michael tried to explain himself to Willow throughout, but she was simply too angry. She wasn't hearing anything. How dare he treat her like a child incapable of making her own choices? How could he possibly deceive her? Are they not partners? Willow quickly realized she and Michael were not partners at all, not good ones at any rate. She kept her disease a secret from him, and he kept this Nina saga a secret from her. She went home for the night and instructed Michael to find another place to sleep. Drew called him to go meet his mother shortly after she said that. Sunny, on the other hand, tried to relax during church only to become agitated when Cyrus sneaked in and took delight in pressing Sunny's buttons. When Sunny popped Cyrus in the mouth, the joke was on him, and once more, and a couple more times, then several times more while begging for Cyrus to fight back. Nick attempted to seduce Alva at the gallery, which did not go well for him. He didn't, however, back down totally. He shifted gears to them banding together to defeat the evil Esm. Nick even had a plan in place. He instructed Ava to host a party and invite the young lady. All she had to do was get in the door, and he'd take care of the rest. And don't worry, he won't hurt Esm. Sure. The jig was up for the young lady when she walked into Café Sherry and ran into Laura and Kevin. It was perfect timing because Laura was on the phone with Esm's worried sitter who was looking for her. Esm sat down, and Kevin went to get her a hot drink. He also took her crimson glove off the floor. Oops. Esm made an even greater mistake when she declared she had misplaced the other one, which verified Laura's first concerns. Laura confronted Esm about her attendance at Windermere. Yes, Esm conceded she was, but she just broke into the castle to try to regain her memory, which she claimed didn't work. She also admitted that she fled when she heard Laura because she was terrified. Laura was more than accommodating. Esm, on the other hand, was shaken when she demanded she give herself in. But don't worry, Laura was going to accompany her. That's a huge relief. Esm went home, and Laura and Kevin received a call from the hospital. They dashed there, only to find a battered Cyrus on a ventilator. He was out of it. Sunny, his assailant, was at home, being watched over by Alva. She had hardly gotten him to clean himself off when Nana came on the door. She told her to go, but she insisted on speaking with Sunny. That was a huge oversight. Sunny was only too happy to slam the door in her face. Portia was overjoyed to find Curtis at her office at the hospital. He wasn't going to celebrate the new year without his wife, and he had Eckert's donuts. Yay! After devouring the sweets, they discussed their feelings regarding his imminent treatment. Curtis wondered if Portia would be disappointed if it didn't work. What if he never walks again? Portia promised him that she would always adore him. Every day, he swept her off her feet. Their romance was cut short when she had to tend to Cyrus. Meanwhile, Joss and Dex had just gotten in the door when they were confronted with Adam. He was inebriated, agitated, and assumed it was his room. They welcomed him in and investigated his outburst. His parents were well aware of his lies and terrible marks, and were ready to expel him from university. He was in a bad way. A phone call sent Joss home to Carly spared him from his filth. Adam was tucked into bed by Dex. When Joss and Michael arrived at Carly's, she informed them of Bobby's death. They were heartbroken. The feud between parents Sam McCall and Drew Kane has been building for a long time. General Hospital spoilers for January 5, 2024 show folks grieving for a friend and fighting for what they believe. Prepare for another emotionally charged episode you won't want to miss. It's been obvious for a long that Sam and Drew should consult on Scout's best interests. Drew made the unilateral decision to send Scout to an upscale private school once he was released from prison. Similarly, Sam recently made her own unilateral decision when she informed Scout that she does not have to attend that school if she does not want to. So, what's the deal with this enormous parental quarrel that's been brewing? It erupts when Sam and Drew finally express their views and feelings about the situation. Drew's post-prison personality shift is unlikely to help. He has a one-track mind these days, and he won't even listen to Carly's concerns about the situation. Which parent's point of view will win? Whatever affects Sam will inevitably have an influence on Dante, Dominic Zamprogna. The investigator seemed to be in a difficult situation. As a result, there are several possibilities for what this could be about. For starters, having Sam on Drew's side in this dispute could put him in the thick of the drama. Second, the situation could be related to his father and the whole Niners saga. Third, there could be a brand new PCP-related condition that causes havoc. In terms of the Niners saga, she's currently, and predictably, on the outs with a number of people. But thankfully, not everyone in town is like this. Sasha appears to be her unwavering supporter, encouraging Nina to believe. She feels compelled to listen to the face of deception. She obviously understands what it's like to implode her life and then crawl herself out of the deep, dark hole she dug for herself. Bobby's friends are more distraught over his death. Expect Felicia and Anna to turn to each other in memory of a woman they've known for over 40 years. Bobby's influence on Felicia's life is especially painful because Bobby's daughter's death ensured Felicia's daughter, Maxie, lived. Tony and Bobby's heartfelt decision allowed BG's heart to be donated to a sick Maxie. It's no wonder that Maxie is struggling to come to terms with Bobby's death. Over the years, the two developed a special bond. Interestingly, expect the supportive Cody to be the one to soothe Maxie in her hour of need. In case you missed it, Soap Hub's very own in-house critic provides his succinct and passionate analysis of the previous week's General Hospital. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.